Welcome Arm Wrestling fans, I'm Pradeep from Arm Wrestling News. Today I have two very important and interesting news updates for you. Number one, Travis Bagent is going to have a super match against Brendan Elsessor. Yes, the return of Travis the Beast Bagent is official now. And number two, Core Sports has dropped yet another amazing super match. This one we all have been waiting for a very long time. Ryan Bowen versus RVJ. Let's talk about the first match. Travis Bagent versus Brendan Elsessor, 8th January 2022. This match is going to be at the same event as Todd Hutchings versus Lachlan Adair super match. To me, both of these look like main event cards, main event super matches, but I'm sure still Todd Hutchings versus Lachlan Adair will be the main event for this. It says that you can watch it via pay-per-view, but pay-per-view details are not revealed yet. And I'm happy for Travis Bagent that he's choosing light super matches for making his comeback, because Engin Terzi also said in his yesterday's live stream that he also offered Travis Bagent a super match for his East versus West event, but Travis Bagent respectfully refused. He said that he won't be ready for that opponent on February 12th. So Travis at least knows where his level is right now. And since he has chosen Brendan Elsessor, who is about 225 100 kilos guy, I've heard, so he's not very much popular, so Travis Bagent should be a favorite over someone left-handed who is not popular outside of North America. This is what I assume. And he's also going to face Cody Sperm Merritt in June 2022. So this will be a very huge test for Travis Bagent, whether he'll be able to beat Cody Merritt or not. If he's able to do that, he will still be right there with the top lefties in the world. So let's hope Travis does well, and if he somehow does really well against Brendan Elsessor, maybe we can see Travis Bagent at King of the Table 3 or King of the Table 4, something like that. Against Dennis Siplenkov maybe. Dennis is also thinking about making a comeback in March. And I know it sounds like a fantasy, but fantasies are coming true in 2022, especially with the Core Sports production, Larry Wheels production, and also East versus West events. So Travis West, Dennis East, man, I'm telling you, in 2022 anything can happen. We just need to wish for it hard enough and promote it hard enough. So let's see how it goes. I wish Travis Bagent great luck. I hope he does well, and I hope he makes a comeback at high level. Don't just say that Travis is making a comeback, otherwise he'll say that he has never left arm wrestling. Say at very high level. So number 2 news, Ryan Bowen versus RVJ at King of the Table 3 on March 27th. Finally, after a year of trash talk, this match is actually happening. Not only trash talks, some things borderline disrespectful too, I guess, from both athletes, but this is what builds up a match. You can call it unfortunate, but this is what people like. So Core Sports, RVJ announced, and Core Sports also confirmed this match, that it is going to happen at King of the Table 3. And Larry Wheels has not announced his own super match. Devon Larratt, I'm not sure whether he'll be competing left-handed or not at King of the Table 3. But so far we have only seen 3 super matches at King of the Table. So King of the Table 1, 3 super matches. King of the Table 2, also 3 super matches. So I'm not sure if they're going to continue this rule, this trend. But if they do, then we have already announced all 3 super matches. Gabby versus Sarah. Number 2, Hermes Gasparini versus Wagner Bortolato, which is still not cleared whether it is left-handed or right-handed. And third one is RVJ versus Ryan Bowen. So which would be a main event according to you? RVJ Ryan or Hermes Wagner? Not so sure. And Core Sports, I don't know if you have heard RVJ or not, but he said that Ryan Bowen is not Andre the Giant. And I'm sure that RVJ is no Big Show himself. So please remember to mention the weight cap next time before you officially announce a super match, because it clears a lot of confusion whether it is going to be 95 kilos or 100 kilos. We don't know, but it has to be either one of them two. These two make sense. These guys deal with kilos because they are in Dubai. So either it should be 100 or 95. Not sure yet, but this could make a difference, because right now Ryan Bowen is 93 kilos and RVJ could be sitting somewhere around 100 kilos or maybe a little bit even more than that. Not sure about that. And when I was asked about my prediction for this match about a month ago, I said that about an year from now, in late 2022, I see Ryan Bowen beating RVJ in a super match. And I gave clear reasons for that. Reason number one was that RVJ is over 40 years old right now, and he is getting older, and he's also natural. So it is really difficult to get better after 40. When you have been arm wrestling for almost 15-16 years, I guess, it is really difficult to get better after that age naturally. So, and I don't want to get into that natty or not topic right here, because I have very clear philosophy, very clear rules about that. When someone says he's natty, I believe him, because I have no other option to. I cannot prove anything otherwise. And usually I've seen that the guys who say they are natty, they usually are natty. I've seen guys who are juiced, they try to avoid these topics. So RVJ is natural and getting older, so he is not getting any better. Plus he doesn't really have any motivation to train either. And at that same time, Ryan Bowen was saying that his goals are to reach 125 kilos in a few years, win Zloty, and win everything basically. So he was projecting his trajectory really high. So that got me thinking that Ryan Bowen is going to beat RVJ, but I think this match is happening about 6 months too early for Ryan Bowen. I would still pick him to win over RVJ, to win against RVJ by the end of this year. But in March, can he do it in March? Man, I'm not really sure about that. So let's see how it goes. And one thing that made me happy about this, interested about this, is that RVJ looked happy. He was not his usual self, pissed off, complaining. He looked genuinely happy and excited about this match. So hopefully he gets back in real good peak shape and he trains really hard, and I wish him good luck. But Ryan Bowen said that he hasn't even read the contract yet. He said that RVJ made a premature announcement by announcing this match, and he didn't even wait till Ryan read his contract. He hasn't signed the contract yet, and Ryan Bowen said that he's going to make RVJ pin himself. Can that happen? We don't know. The king of the table rules should help Ryan Bowen. I think they are in Ryan's favor. Why? Because RVJ has really good clamping strength. Like he said, he used to close COC number 4. I'm not sure if that is true or not, but he claims that he can close a COC 4. And I believe that grippers are only good for one thing. You can prevent your opponent from slipping. While doing so, your wrist may be bent back, but you will keep good hold of your opponent's fingers or his thumb if you have a really good crushing strength. And RVJ is very good at pinning people when they are trying to escape, pressing them down. So that would have favored, normal rules would have favored RVJ, where you have to slip to get to the straps. But in this match, you get to the straps directly. But still, I would say still in March, I would see RVJ winning this match. Maybe not by very much, not a very dominant victory, but still RVJ, I think, is going to take this match. And before we end this video, Core Sports has announced their 3 events pass, combined pass for King of the Table 3, 4 and 5. So which is March and June, July, August and September. March, June and September 2022 for $27. But luckily there's still option for buying it separately for $10. So they have increased their price from starting about $5 to right now $10 per event. Okay, but $27 pass for 3 events doesn't really make me happy. Not that much excited. Of course, I can pay anything I want because arm wrestling is kind of my job also. Not only my passion, not only my hobby. For me, it has become almost a job right now. But for other people who don't really want to watch every matches, paying $27 at once when you are just saving $3 in about 6-7 months of time at least, I'm not sure if it makes a lot of sense to me. Not to me at least. So let's see how it goes. Tell me your thoughts about both of these matches, and would you be buying a $27 pass or a $10 pass separately for each event, or the events that you would like to watch? Till then, subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, share it with someone who thinks like you. My name is Pradeep and I thank you so much for watching.